I'm joined by Coach Chelsea Crockett, and we saw your game earlier on. If you were with us on the broadcast then, unfortunately, that one did not go your way as the final score, but I thought you guys did a lot of positive things out there. Let's initially just talk about the game, and then we'll talk about the experiences as kind of a first-year head coach. So tonight you guys made a solid adjustment, it felt like, at halftime, talking about the press that they were ensuing. What was that conversation like, and especially from your end trying to communicate to the team on the fly in a high-pressure situation? What was halftime like, and what was the conversation in the locker room?
Yeah, we played Dover a little bit this summer. We knew they were a good team, quick, and we knew we were going to put the pressure on tonight. They played Guilford the other day and did the same thing, so we kind of expected it, worked on it in practice. I think the biggest thing is we have a lot of young girls, so just the adjustment was being strong with the ball. We knew they were going to be intense, and we didn't know how to just take care of the ball in the backcourt. And once they were more relaxed, they came out of it. It's just going to take a lot. They haven't played many varsity games with COVID last year, and we don't have a single senior on the team.
Yep. With a younger group, you kind of stole my next question. This is a good job. With a younger group and being in your first year, what is this transitional process like? Obviously, as you mentioned, there was a COVID year last year. Everything was a little bit different. But also you have to transition freshmen now to play at this level. And you had some players really step up tonight as well and get quality minutes and really start to improve. What improvements are you looking for specifically, and what are you seeing translate out onto the court with some of these younger players as they get ready for the varsity level?
Yeah, I think it's a learning process for both me and them on the floor without having those varsity minutes. I think our biggest focus is working hard, especially on the defensive end, getting those rebounds, getting stops, and then looking for our offense. Again, like with not a lot of minutes, it's hard to keep up with the pace of a varsity game.
Yeah, and one of the things I mentioned on the broadcast, it's funny you mentioned that, is you don't have to coach that team to work hard. Because that fourth quarter was a great indication of they were not going to quit. I can't remember what the lead got down to at one point. I think it got all the way down to maybe 11, 10 points, which it was 1 point 20 and higher. They did not quit, though. They came out that fourth quarter, played very hard. You were really led by Bree out there. I've said so many names tonight, and right now their last name's escaping me there, but she really stepped up for you guys, and she had a quality performance tonight. What is her leadership, or what is her real role within the team?
Yeah, Bree's a great all-around player and a great leader on our team. All the girls look up to her, so I think part of our great fourth quarter run was just her stepping up and saying, hey, it's not over. And then her taking it to the rim, getting those foul calls, making some foul shots, really brought up the intensity, and then we got her down to it in the press. Yeah,
absolutely. And now let's talk more about you, and you're transitioning into your first year as a head coach at the varsity level, and I think you did a great job out there tonight in making adjustments on the fly, and no one can doubt your basketball IQ. Very decorated high school basketball player, went on to play at Farmington as well. Kind of talk about what your transition has been like and kind of speak to the experience that you've gone through as a whole.
I think my transition's been easier than most. I still have Coach Derek Townsend on staff, and he's been with these girls that are sophomores and juniors the past few years, alongside Michelle Parody, who was the coach last year. So the respect's there for both of us, and they understand what we're looking for. He's been a huge help just being on the same page and knowing what we're looking for in talent and hard work.
And you hear the roars of the crowd, both positive and negative, as the Nokomis Warriors boys team returns to the court. Chelsea, I want to thank you for joining us up here in the booth during this second half, halftime, as we prepare for the second half, I should say. And best of luck to you and your crew going forward. I know you're going to do a great job.
Thank you.
All right, with that, we'll send it to a quick commercial break and rejoin you after.